Oh
Yeah,
shit.
dude, we were talking about snacks, and I got me a snack. Have you tried these Oreo Reese things?
What is that?
It is a Reese's cup, but like with the Oreo filling on top.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, it is so good. And it's got like bits of Oreos broken up inside of it, like in the peanut butter. It is the best snack I've ever had.
I need to go find that immediately after this. I'm gonna just go to like every store and find them. I
They,
never heard of that.
oh my God, it is so good. Like, this is literally what it looks like.
Oh, I'm gonna find that shit. Oh my god, that
So
sounds
good.
amazing.
Oh, it's 10 out of 10. I'm not even a big Reese's person. Like, I don't really care for them a whole lot. But I was at work the other day in our break room, and we have like a little convenience store almost in our break room. And like at one of the kiosk type deals, they had a bunch of these, and I picked up some to try them out. Oh my God, I probably stayed in that break room for like an hour. I was like, oh, I'm just in gluttony heaven.
Oh, I gotta find those. I finally last night I finally saw Backrooms.
Really?
Yeah, I hadn't seen it. Have you
I
seen it yet?
No, I don't care to, because that type of thing's not my deal.
Me neither. I was gonna say you're missing nothing.
That's what I've heard. I've heard it's really. It just, I mean, it depends. It's like I haven't heard anyone say it's just awful. It's just like either you get it or you don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it really.
No, dude, exactly the same.
Have you seen Obsession?
Have I seen Obsession? Come on now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
First.
You even fucking interviewed Jeff. Yeah,
I've seen Obsession like 5 times at this point.
5 times.
I think I'm at 4.
I know Cody Leach posted. He said it was like the first movie ever for him to. He's seen 4 times.
I got to see it at a festival a couple months before it came out, so I was like freaking out for months. Like, wait till you guys see this movie.
Oh wow, yeah. See, I was freaking out because it had been out for a month wide, and where I live at, I only have one theater, and it has like 5 or 6 screens, and there was 2 screens that were empty. Michael Jackson had been in the fucking theater for like a month, and no one in my town was going to see that. And a bunch of us in my town have been calling my theater to tell them, hey, you need to get Obsession here, because it is like making a shit ton of money. At that point, it had already made almost 200 million in its first month, and it was not in our theater yet. And then I think it was 2 weeks ago it finally came to us, and I was like,
how the hell are they not gonna have Obsession?
dude, it was crazy. I went so fucking long. The only theater, and for some reason in this state, the only theater that was playing it was fucking like 3 hours away.
Oh god, that sucks.
Every theater up north was playing it, but down here in southeast Arkansas, nowhere. Nowhere. And so I had to wait a month. And you know how hard it was? Cody Leach made 2 videos. The dude, Charles Willis Credia, he made a video. They did a spoiler thing. This dude, King Stratz, who does fucking food reviews, made a video. I cannot watch any videos. I'm like, everyone I'm wanting to watch, I can't see their shit because I haven't seen the movie. And
It's so good.
I felt so behind for like a month, and then me and my girlfriend went and watched it, and she hates horror movies. Well, I wouldn't say hate.
What?
She don't care for them a whole lot.
You can fix her. You can fix her.
Brian, but
It's okay. We all have flaws.
Exactly, red flag. It's okay. But no, she actually got to the point where she was wanting to see it, and so we went and saw it. And she is harsh. She might be harsher on movies than I am, but we went and saw it, and she gave it like a 5 out of 5.
Hell yeah, it's
thought,
so good. It's so good,
dude. I seen Michael Rosenbaum. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just seen that. He posted a thing on Instagram where he just seen the movie for the first time. And, you know, he's a big horror fanatic. Like every Tuesday, him and his buddies watch it, horrors and shit. He said he loved it. It's like one of the best ones he's ever seen.
I think he interviewed the people from the Nexium cult.
What's that?
Did you see the documentary about the Nexium cult? Dude, I got to hang out with like the cult leader's girlfriend.
What?
Nexium cult. You haven't seen this? There are all these documentaries about it. There's like The Vow on HBO, or there's another. it was this crazy ass, it was like a sex cult, and they were branding people and shit, and there were all these actresses in it, like the chick from the show Smallville was,
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So the
Okay,
Smallville chick married the cult leader, and the cult leader, which
yeah.
by the way, cult leaders are never even cute. I don't get it, because the cult leader, he's like kind of fat, he's kind of and he's banging all of them. So he marries the chick from Smallville, and the two of them get like some sort of three-way marriage with this other chick who is this actress from Battlestar Galactica. So anyway, after everyone goes to jail for the cult, oh, and they like fled the country to
Yeah.
escape or whatever, but she like posted on Instagram and got them all caught. But so anyway, after everyone gets arrested, the chick who was like the third person in the marriage, I get asked to host this speaking event. It was like panel discussions and shit. So I'm there. Guess who's one of the speakers? Her. And she's still in the cult. And she's trying to tell me about, I'm like, I want to hear everything about the cult. Like, tell me everything. Show me your branding.
Like, get
And
me in it, actually.
she thank God, like she's out of it now. But at the time, she was still in it. And like, people in cults always look the same. They have like their eyes and they're bugging and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I think it could really help you. It's wonderful self-improvement courses. I'm like, that's not happening, but tell me everything.
Bro, yeah, that's crazy. I remember seeing the because yeah, Michael and that one chick, it was the blonde chick.
Yeah,
God, I couldn't remember her name. She was like the school newspaper lady in the show.
yeah,
And yeah, that's crazy. I thought, didn't someone get killed? What
probably.
was it the
I don't
cult?
know.
If I'm not mistaken, I thought the cult leader died.
I don't think so. I think he's in prison.
I know she went to prison for sure.
Yeah,
And
that's got
she
to be your only move though. If you're like a fat, balding, middle-aged man, become a cult leader and you'll apparently be banging everyone.
I was about to say, really, it sounded like he didn't have many other options. It was like, I gotta brainwash these bitches because my looks ain't doing it. Like, you either gotta be good looking or you're manipulative. Like, you got two options there.
It's so funny too, because a while ago, some like Twitter mob was coming after me, posting a picture of me with this chick. They're like, "Explain this." I'm like, "Listen, if you've clearly never met me, if you think I would not jump at the opportunity to hang out with somebody in a cult, I want to know everything. Tell me all about it. Show me your branding. I want to hear everything about the cult."
Exactly. Like, I actually find that stuff really interesting, but I forgot. I did not know that's what the cult was called, actually. I don't think I've ever heard the name of the cult. But
Nexium.
Nexium. Yeah, that sounds like some fuck shit.
And she like, I don't know. I feel like some crazy bitches will try to like make a cause out of their own insanity. So she was trying to make like a cause out of this, and she was like dancing in front of his prison cell every night. And she was trying to make this into some like social cause of like go dancing for prisoners.
Go dancing for prisoners. There you go. That's funny. Um, have you ever seen Smallville?
I've never actually watched it.
Really? I
I'm surprised you have. You probably weren't alive when it came out.
how old do you think I am?
Like 12.
All right, well, fuck you. No. Uh, no,
Okay, 19,
no,
18,
no,
20.
no.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, okay.
And
Hey, that's a good thing. When you're like old and shit, you'll be like, damn, I wish people thought I looked 12.
the only thing that sucks is like around here, it's nothing but hard labor jobs. And I've actually moved up a lot. And I say that the pay ain't moved, but I still get paid like shit. But the workload definitely doubled, tripled, quadrupled. But I kind of moved up in the company that I work at, and I'm separate from production and everything. Um, but because of the way I look and how young I am, I get a lot of disrespect. Any place I ever worked for, I get treated like a little kid.
What?
And I almost get like if someone says I look young, I do get kind of offended in a way. It depends on the situation. Like this is fine, but like at work, like people like disrespect the hell out of me, and I'm like, dude, I might look young, but I'm finna run circles around your ass.
Yeah, like I could take you.
Anyway, not gonna get into that shit. But
You'll
yeah,
appreciate it though in like 20 years.
yeah. Anyway, what the hell was I saying?
Forgot Colts.
Oh yeah, Smallville. Yeah, I just watched it for the first time. I haven't even finished it, but I figured that'd actually be something you'd like. Like, what other things other than horror do you dig into, if anything?
Nothing.
You're
No, I'm
you're
kidding.
all horror.
I mean, no, I watch other stuff. It's just I feel like especially when it comes to movies coming out nowadays, there's really not much that's very good that isn't horror.
I thought the same thing, and then the more I dig into shit, the more I find like really there's actually a lot of stuff that you could go back within the last 10 years that are just hidden gems and find
Bruh.
that are so good that aren't horror. And I almost got fatigued with horror for a while. Like, I think I grew up watching horror, loving horror, and I kind of got this fatigue. I'm like, I'm craving something else. Like, I feel like I'm missing out on other shit. And so I think everyone goes to that phase where they dive into other things or genres or whatever. And like that's when I found Fast and Furious, and that's when I found like, Wolf of Wall Street, shit like that.
Oh yeah, I love Scorsese movies.
Yeah, that's another one I need to dive deeper into because I think hell I've probably only seen like 6 of his movies.
Oh my god, yeah, you've seen Goodfellas, right?
Nope.
Oh my god, dude. You gotta watch Goodfellas and Casino. Make it like a double feature. It's the best double feature ever. Because they're kind of similar, but kind of different.
And I bet if I was to sit down and watch Goodfellas and Casino, I think I would still finish those before if someone started Irishman at the same time.
Yeah. I actually still haven't seen that. I've been meaning to forever. I just never get around to
It
it.
ain't worth it.
It doesn't look. That's kind of why I haven't watched it because I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's not going to compare to his great movies.
It's so crazy. I seen it twice when it came out.
Really?
When it came out on Netflix, I watched it twice, and I cannot tell you a single thing about it.
I was gonna go. I'm from New York City, so I just moved last year to Florida. But when I was in New York, they had like some Broadway theater that was showing screenings of The Irishman when it came out. So I was gonna go to that, but it was all sold out.
Oh, I bet those were expensive.
You know why I think though? You know why I think nowadays horror is the only thing that's good? Because get this. So like I was gonna say something I used to really enjoy are like competition shows, like Survivor, Big Brother. Even those are unwatchable now. Because it's like they say they won't cast villains anymore. So it's like there's no conflict. It's just everyone pretending to be nice to each other. Or like I watched it was horrible. I went to go see The Devil Wears Prada 2. She's not even like mildly unpleasant, let alone bitchy. I'm like, the title is The Devil Wears Prada.
That was like the capture of the first movie.
Yes, yes. And it's like the first one was so good because she was complex and she was a bitch, but she was also competent. But this, it's just like we're supposed to want to be like her. She's flawless. She's not even like mildly rude. And then the same thing with the new Mean Girls. They made a remake of Mean Girls.
They did.
And they're not even mean. So it's like we're not allowed to have heroes or villains anymore. Even Survivor, we're not going to cast villains. So I feel like horror is kind of like the last genre where you can have complexity or you can have good guys and bad guys and you can have sort of more traditional storytelling.
Very true. Very, very true. That's like, oh, by the way, for anyone watching this who doesn't know, you actually have been doing a Survivor series on YouTube.
I played in it. I'm not running.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, you were in a run of Survivor challenges and stuff on YouTube, right? And
I was like, I'm like, you're not gonna cast villains. I'll show you a villain.
Speaking of, all right. So do you watch Love Island?
I've never seen it. Is it worth it?
Okay.
But see, I saw somebody tweeting yesterday about how everyone is apparently fighting with everyone. And I'm like, that kind of sounds good. It's better than people just like pretending to be nice to each other on Survivor.
Oh, dude, it is so okay. You gonna catch me chicken out over here. Okay, so My girlfriend and I just started watching it last year. We watched season 7, and that was like the influencer era where they just brought in. Normally, Love Island, they bring in like real people who somewhat have a following, maybe not, but it doesn't really matter. They just bring in people who are hot. They 6 girls, 6 guys, whatever it is. They throw them in this villa in Fiji, and then you got a couple up and whoever is single or is vulnerable and left to be dumped from the island. And then like us, we can vote for the best couple towards the end of the like month or 2 months or whatever it is. I think it's like 6 weeks or something. Anyway, we get towards the end and then we vote for the best couple. Best couple wins 100 grand. And this season is really freaking boring
Really?
until I'd say boring compared to last year, because last year it was like a bunch of random drama that was just like captivating and interesting. And then this year it's like the same shit. You have this guy whose name is his name is literally Sincere, and he's the biggest pathological liar I've ever seen in my
Of
life.
course he is. Of course he is. If you're naming your child Sincere, you
Bro.
know they're going to turn out to be an asshole.
Exactly. And it's like his name is Sincere. He's a cheater and a liar, and like you can tell he's a playboy. There was like 3 people on the show from Miami who were all like fuck boys and fuck girls. Like that's just who they are. And then you got this one chick named Kenzie who is like your southern white blonde haired cheerleader. And about all these people are like 22 to 26, by the way. And this
Oh,
chick,
you if you're ever single, you could go on it.
no, hell no. Anyway, and she does this thing. She's literally a one trick fucking pony. She does the splits. That's all she does,
She
and
does splits.
she does splits. As that is her thing. It's just splits, and it's got so hammy to the point to where when they sent all the guys to this other side of the island, it's called Casa More or something, where they split the guys and girls up and bring in new ones, and they gotta like test their loyalty to each other. So they go like a week without seeing each other and see if they couple up with someone else. Well, when the guys left, the girls got pissed off, had to watch on a big screen their boyfriends or whatever get lap dances. And then Kenzie gets so mad she does rage splits. She starts doing the splits constantly, nonstop, screaming, "Fuck you." It is the
That sounds
cringiest.
amazing. I have to watch that.
Dude.
What a crazy bitch.
Dude, she is insane. And then last night,
Does rage splits.
dude, last night was so funny because I was telling my girlfriend, I'm like, bro, I need a fight to happen. I need someone to fight. Like, I need something to happen. Like, rage splits was one thing. I need some rage fist, okay? And then last night, the guys came back to the villa. And now they're like doing the recoupling. It's like you can either stay in your original couple or you can stay in the couple you're in now with the new guys and the new girls. And then this huge fucking screaming match happens, and it was the best thing I've seen on reality TV in forever.
Dude, as soon as we're done here, that's the first thing I'm doing is gonna go watch this episode.
It's on
I need
Peacock.
rage splits.
Rage splits, dude. I will literally, dude. Get on. You can get on Twitter now and just type in Kenzie, and it will come up.
Oh, I gotta watch this.
It is hilarious. But
Okay,
yeah,
I think I need to start watching the show.
it's good. It runs like there's an episode every single day for like weeks. So
What? I
there's
thought Big Brother was a big commitment. That's 3 a week.
no, this one is they do 6 days a week. Wednesdays and Saturdays are the 2 days that me and my girlfriend don't watch. One of them is just like a podcast episode where they do like whoever gets kicked off the island, they interview them for that episode. And then another day is like the only day they don't air anything.
Oh, sure.
So there's 5, 6 episodes a week.
Oh my god, I gotta watch this.
It's a lot.
It sounds like a great train wreck.
I told my girlfriend too. I was like, dude, I've never been interested in reality TV. I've never cared. It's never been my thing. And
You would like the old seasons of Survivor and Big Brother. It used to be really good, but now it's just everyone is so afraid of people on social media being upset with them. Everyone's just pretending to be nice all the time.
Yeah. I've never seen Survivor or Big Brother.
It used to be amazing. Now it's unwatchable.
I hear those are good to do reruns on though.
Yeah, the old seasons are really good.
I know there was one guy on Survivor. He got like really famous. He was like the bad guy, like the dickhead.
Boston
Um,
Rob.
Probably.
Yeah, because then they have like other shows. They go on like the Traders and stuff, which you would like the Traders.
What is that one?
That's on Peacock. It's sort of like it's a reality show, but it's sort of like murder mystery themed. Like there are people, they're in a castle in Scotland, and three of them are secretly the traitors, and they have to vote and guess who the traitors are. But then the traitors murder someone each night. It's really good. It's really good.
It's Clue and Werewolf mixed
Basically,
together.
yeah, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm super competitive with games though, so you should look it up. By the way, they have it in basically every state. That there will be like weekend long games of Survivor. So I had played in one years ago and I won it. And so I wasn't doing anything when I first moved to Florida this last year. I was like, they had one nearby. I was like, you know what? I want to see if I still got it.
Have you seen Send Help?
Yeah, am I alone in this that I didn't really like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people loved it. I don't know.
I'm surprised you didn't like it, considering how like the
Same.
character, Rachel McAdams' character is literally like Survivor. Like
I'm basically her.
I wasn't gonna say it, but no. Dang. Well, what did you not like about it? Like, was you just is just too weird for you, too
Okay.
out there, or
No, I love weird. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't weird enough. Have you ever heard of this Italian movie called Swept Away? Oh my God.
It sounds familiar, but I'm gonna say no.
It's old. There's no reason you would have. It's from like the 70s,
Well,
but
that isn't me.
I know, but whatever. Um, but get this shit. So
Right.
you want to talk about a weird movie? This movie, it's like there's a rich bitch, right? And she's very abusive to the help, especially this one guy who's her servant. Like she's really nasty to him, and they're on a yacht. So the yacht goes overboard or something. They end up stranded on an island in which, for the rest of the movie, he proceeds to beat the shit out of her and fuck her until she learns to not be a bitch.
Wow.
This was not that movie. That's like all I have to say about Send Help. It's not that movie. And fucking Madonna did a remake of that, by the way, where she's the rich bitch getting beaten on an island. Oh, but they fall in love, by the way.
All right. It's called Swept Away.
Of the most messed up movies I've ever seen. I'm still not sure what the point was, but I don't know. I thought Send Help was like the Disney version of Swept Away.
I thought there was a weird movie that I bought not too long ago, and I watched it. I don't remember what it was. Did I give it away?
Oh, I like though that you're a physical media guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I would think you youngins wouldn't be.
I went way too damn long when I was younger, without social media and the internet and stuff. And my family couldn't even afford cable for a long time. So my dad had movies, and I still have that fear that one day, if I'm not able to like afford Wi-Fi streaming stuff like that, I still have my catalog.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's my reason.
I'm starting a VHS collection. I just got my first one.
Oh yeah, gotta have. How did I know it was gonna be Titanic?
Dude, this movie, I will say it, underrated. Underrated.
Hell, I got my version of it.
Thank you. Oh my God, I did not think you would be into Titanic.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
I started a VHS collection when I was like 14, and I ended up getting rid of a lot of them. But I started with like Death Becomes Her and Titanic.
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
And Death Becomes Her is so underrated. It's finally getting a lot of love nowadays, but
it's so good. Yeah, it's funny. I'm working on a film that I've written, and there's a part in it that refers to the Titanic VHS tape. And I was looking for a copy, just to have it on eBay, and it was like hundreds of dollars. So I went to go visit my friend in Texas, and we're in like a little thrift store, and they had Titanic on VHS for $1. I was like, Carrie, I don't have cash. Can I borrow $1?
Now, do you collect like vinyls and stuff?
I need to. I'm moving soon, so I'm kind of waiting until I move to start. But it was funny actually when I went to go see one of my best friends in Texas, where I got the Titanic VHS. My grandpa was an Italian singer, so we go into this vintage store, and the first vinyl record they have in front is my grandpa. So I bought Titanic and my grandpa's record.
I was gonna say Titanic was one that I think if you've ever owned VHS tapes, I think everyone's owned Titanic.
Yeah, how can you not? There will never be another movie like that, like
Never.
where they built everything. And the thing is, it was the most expensive movie ever made at the time, and you can see every dollar of it on screen. Whereas today, they make movies that are like $300-400 million, and you're like, where did it all go? What did they spend it on? It looks like shit.
Down to the fucking silverware, dude. The silverware in that movie was expensive.
Yes.
The jewelry was real. I besides Misery, also, I think that is uh what's her name?
Kathy Bates.
Kathy
Yeah,
Bates, yes. I think that is like her best my favorite role of hers.
I
I
love
love
her.
I love how snarky she is, but also like she seems so caring at the same time. It's like she seems like a mom.
Yes, I love her. I
I
love her.
I love that movie. I haven't seen it since I was like 13 and I still remember everything.
It's so good. It's funny. I realized at a certain point that my film I'm writing, I'm like, it's kind of like Titanic, except with a slasher instead of a boat.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
basically what it is.
what are some of your favorite non-horror movies?
Non-horror, definitely Titanic. Um, Empire Records is one I grew up with. I don't know if you've ever seen that. I think you would be really into Empire Records. You got to watch Empire Records.
Okay.
The
All right,
Birdcage is one of my favorite movies.
The
Have you seen the
Birdcage?
Birdcage? Oh, it's so good. Or also the Christopher Guest movies. Have you ever seen like Waiting for Guffman, Best in Show?
No, I've never seen any of those.
Oh, I got to make you a list of movies to watch if you want to laugh your ass off.
Are they comedies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Christopher Guest sort of pioneered the style of what later became like The Office or this sort of like comedic documentary.
Oh, okay.
He was
Okay.
kind of the first person to really do that well.
Okay. So, what other kind of comedies do you like?
I feel like comedies kind of don't exist anymore.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
People are so uptight. They've got such sticks up their asses. They don't want to laugh. I was hoping the new Scary Movie would be great. It was fine. I didn't hate it as much as like Cody did or a lot of people did, but it was fine.
I don't even think many people really hated it. It was just more or less like the direction that they chose to go. I know a lot, like even Cody has said like Anna Faris and Marlon Wayans gave it their all. They were the best
Yeah.
part of the movie. Sean Wayans doesn't feel like Sean, is what I've heard, and I heard that Regina Hall had like nothing in the movie.
No, and she's
And
the best character.
yep, and
I
that
laughed my ass off that scene. I think it was in the original one when she's in the movie theater.
oh yeah, and part two, whenever they're making fun of Scream 2.
Yes, because that's me.
Yeah.
I am a chatty black woman.
What did she say? Shakespearean love.
Yeah. That was, by the way, it was so much fun. The last time I went to go see Obsession, I sit in the movie theater and in walks the chattiest black woman I've ever met in my life and sits down next to me. We were best friends by the end of it. I'm like, okay, this isn't a movie now. This is just a group discussion. And we were like reacting to every single thing because I'm also a chatty black woman. So it would be great. Whenever you go into a horror movie and see black women in the audience, you know this is going to be a good time.
Yeah. Really nowadays I don't mind, and this is gonna sound so bad. Bear with me. Let me get my words out. you can tell by this is gonna sound insane, but when you walk into a movie, especially if it's horror, you know what kind of experience you're gonna have, depending on who's in the audience. If you have basically the fucking prom and it's a bunch of 14-year-old cheerleaders, you know you're gonna have a terrible experience.
Yup.
If you walk in there and it's a bunch of like older black women or a full crowd of couples, like older couples, 20s and
Yeah.
older, you're going to have a really great experience.
Dude, I used to, when I lived in New York, I used to literally, whenever there'd be a new horror movie out, I would like take the train just to go see it in Harlem because that would be the best audience to see it with.
See, I don't mind talking in the theater if it's not loud and disruptive and if it's not a movie that requires that kind of attention. And if it's not, again, the 14-year-old prom. If
Yeah.
it, I like talking like with my girlfriend during the movie because like that's just who we are. I used to hate it. I used to hate talking during a movie, but now I find a lot of fun in like discussing and like Scream. Oh my god, dude, my Scream 7 experience. I didn't get to see it in the theater, and so me and my girlfriend watched it when it came out on Paramount, and we guessed. Oh my god, dude, we guessed everything down to the detail. I mean, to the fucking point to where we guessed who was gonna die, how they were gonna die, who the killers were, their motive. I mean, we guessed everything.
I mean, they made it so, it kills me, dude. It kills me.
It was
Scream is my
shitty.
favorite franchise. The first four are so spectacular. Scream, the original, when I was a kid on VHS, was the thing that made me love movies, that made me love horror. I watched them all with my dad. And so to see what the franchise has become with 5, 6, and 7 is just so depressing to me. And the funny thing is, too, the last two Screams that came out, 6 and 7, I did a live stream right after it came out to talk about it. And with both of them, I'm in denial. I'm like, it was great. I loved it. And then like a week later, I'm like,
Yeah, I watched your Scream 7 live with Cody and Ken.
my boys, I love
And
them.
oh yeah, and I was laughing my ass off because I was like, "There's no way in hell he still feels this way."
No,
I am in
I
shock.
don't. I'm like, I don't want Cody to be right. I want to prove him wrong, but he was fucking right.
And then when he talked about the song at the end, oh, I was so with you. I was so with you. It pissed me off. I turned the movie off. I said, I'm not watching this shit, and I
I
turned it
was in
off.
shock. I was in the movie theater so ready to like have a sing along to Ice Nine Kills. And then this like trap shit comes on. I'm like, what is this? What is this? How is this? How is this possible?
Yep, they messed it. They missed the mark, dude. Whenever, so I like I said, we guessed everything to where it became a fucking running joke, and I guessed McKenna Grace's kill before it even happened, like way before it even happened. I said it'd be crazy because there was a line of dialogue, and I was like, okay, she's not the killer, but that dialogue, she says something, and it gave off like I guess they heard the complaints about people finding out Richie was the killer because of his first line of dialogue in Scream 5.
Mm-hmm.
And so she said something in the same area that kind of gave off maybe she's a killer. And I was like, nope. And then you learn she's in theater. And I'm like, it'd be crazy if like maybe she was like hung up on some strings and she got killed. Then you see her on the strings and you're like, okay, yeah, that's definitely how they're going to do it. Then like 10 minutes later, that's how she dies.
Well, and that could have been so cool, but it's shot so badly, and the lighting is horrendous, and it's a mess. Oh my god! And what's worse is the what's her name, the Anna Camp character,
Yeah.
out of absolutely nowhere. Oh well, when my husband was abusive to me, and I left, you're like, okay, she's saying that because she's the killer, and it's part of her mode. Like,
and then you get the fucking morgue dude. I forget his name in real life, but he's like a pretty bigger actor. He's a very character actor. I've seen him in a lot of shows. Oh, what's his name?
Oh, her husband?
No, he's like the morgue dude. The one Gail and Sydney go and see. He's the other killer.
Oh, Ethan Embry. He has not aged well, by the way, because I
No.
totally had a crush on him when I was a teenager, and oof.
No, but as soon as I seen his face, I'm like, look, he's either really running out of jobs or he's got a bigger part in this. And then he said something. He's like, his role in that one fucking scene is basically like, oh, let me just do a little lore dump and let me break all the rules I'm supposed to, have for my job and just bring you to the back. Let me show you everything. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this guy's the killer. And then what was it? It was like so much crazy shit had didn't happen to the point to where when Gail comes into the movie, right before it happens, the killer's like run down the road or something. And I'm like, it'd be so fucking funny if Gail hits him with a car. And then it happened, and I'm like, and I paused the movie and I said, they haven't gotten out the car yet. And I told her, I said, this is going to be Gail. And she said, I think it's going to be the twins. It was both. I was like, how? I could have wrote this shit with a turd.
It's so depressing, dude. I honestly think at this point they've made such a mess of the franchise. They just need to do a Halloween and say, okay, 5, 6, and 7 don't count.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Depressing. It's so bad. It's so bad. It pains me to say it. I hate it. And I was so excited that Kevin Williamson was directing because I'm probably the one person on planet Earth who is a huge fan of Teaching Mrs. Tingle, the only movie he ever directed. But it was very well directed, and he's an amazing writer. And this, he clearly didn't write 2 words of this script, and I don't know what the hell, if he's just been brainwashed by working at the CW for 20 years, that's how he directs now. I don't know. It was a mess. And 5 and 6 suck as well.
So, like, my girlfriend is a huge fucking fan of Vampire Diaries.
I've never seen it. Is it good? Is it worth watching?
That's a show I think you would love.
Okay, I'm gonna have a lot of shit to watch after this.
It's a little much for me. It gets real, it was made like in the Smallville era, a little after actually, where it's still 20 something episodes a season. They're like 40 minutes an episode, a lot of filler, too much for me. Also,
I can't stand with these shows.
I hate love triangles. I hate a love triangle.
It's been done to death.
And
there's nothing new to do with it.
It's all the first 3 seasons are. I will say it does finally get past it, but the first 3 seasons is nothing but a fucking love triangle. But dude, Damon Salvatore.
Who's that?
He is. I don't know if you can see him. This guy right here.
Oh, hi.
Him and this guy named Nick Klaus, which is like a play on the word Nicholas. But anyway, them two are the reason to watch the show. Even as a straight guy myself, I can see a reason one may turn for a Damon or a Nick Klaus.
That's how I feel about the 2000s Charlie's Angels movies. I'm like, they are so hot. They're on my exception list.
Like, how many shots for them?
Yeah.
No, but I think you would like it. But anyway, my point of bringing that up was Kevin Williamson. He made the show, and he directed a few episodes. He's the main producer, a writer on the show, and I could see a lot of his style and his direction from that show to this, and so it's a Scream 7. It feels the direction, the way the camera movement, even the cinematography feels very early 2000s, but in a bad way.
I wish it felt 2000s. It's so much worse than that. It's like, and the thing is, boy, do these new movies from 5 on make you appreciate Wes Craven, because the cinematography, oh my God, was so, when they show Sydney's house for the first time and it's a wide shot with the mountains, or the last shot in the movie in the original Scream. And this, what most modern movies do that I can't stand is they film everything tight in close-up to hide the cheap sets in the background, to hide that they don't want to pay extras, to hide that there's no composition, there's no nothing. So they just film everything in close-up.
and everything is so fucking glossy. Like
Yes.
we were talking about comedies. One of my favorite comedies ever were The
Oh, I
Millers.
haven't seen that.
You haven't what?
I gotta watch it. I'm gonna like make.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna start
god,
adding shit to my letterboxed.
bro! I got a shit ton of movies right here that you need to watch.
Okay, I
So,
gotta make a Haden
Where
watch
the
list.
Millers is, in my opinion, the last best comedy ever
Oh.
made. Like it is so good, and the way you're talking about close-ups and everything, there's not any. They're in a fucking. It is literally a guy who owes his drug dealer a bunch of money. It's he owes his dealer a bunch of money, so he basically makes a fake family. Jennifer Aniston is a stripper, and he hires her to be his wife. There's Will Poulter is like this 18-year-old kid who lives in his apartment building. He hires him to be his son, and I forget the chick's name. But then he hires this like goth druggie to be his daughter, and then they go across the country, get like they fill a fucking RV up full of weed, and then they got to smuggle it back up into the U.S. And it's just like this crazy freaking ride,
Oh, I gotta
and
watch this.
oh my god, dude, I can anyway. I'm not gonna spoil the movie.
No,
But
don't. This sounds good.
the way it is shot is so amazing, and movies aren't shot like that anymore. It's very wide. The world feels so big when they're in this RV, dude. It feels like the RV is a mile wide. It feels so great, and there's something warm about the movie. It has heart. It is relentlessly comedic. It goes at everyone for everything. It feels real, like it can actually happen. Like I can see this scenario being real. And I mean, there's even a couple tearjerkers in the movie. It
Oh,
is
I gotta
so
watch
good.
this. You know what's the best comparison to see just how shitty movie making has gotten? If you watch the original, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and then watch the new I
Make.
Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yep.
And it's amazing because back then in like the 90s, the 2000s, even movies that were seen as being just like totally average, like nobody was looking at the original I Know What You Did Last Summer and thinking it was some like major artistic achievement. But you watch it now compared to the movies that come out now, and it's gorgeous. The locations, the wide shots, the cinematography, the lighting, when the scene when Helen is running and her shadows are behind, it's so good. And then this piece of shit, the new one. Oh my god, this made me so mad. That has to be one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, the new one. And
Oh,
again,
it is so
it's
bad.
close up. There's no atmosphere. Everything's on a green screen. It's horrible.
Like people talk about how like it'd be cool if Sydney became Ghostface one day.
Hell no.
I actually have an idea that I think it could work. I think there is a
No,
way.
Hayden.
I think there's a way. I think there is.
No.
But they kind of tried that with I Know What You Did Last Summer, and it did not work. And I think it's the way it happened. But there's something about that past trauma catching up to you, and then you just wanting it to end. I think there is something like that with a decent motive. But the just this movie sucks. Also, I think the lead actress, I forget her name. She's from Outer Banks.
Awful.
I don't think she's a good actress. I think
No.
it's just the hype around her being what's his face's girlfriend in that damn show.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I don't even think she's that pretty. Not to hate on her, but I just don't think there's nothing special
Oh,
about
she's
her.
prettier than the other chicks in it. The other ones. Ugh. God. The
uh,
guys aren't cute either. It just
there's nothing in that movie for
there's
anyone.
nothing. And oh my god. So first of all,
I've never felt so asexual watching a movie. I'm like, oh,
the oh my god. So first of all, they obviously had Jennifer Love Hewitt in it where they could take her out of the script if she didn't want to do it. She was probably on that set for 2 days. I'm like, how the hell are you going to bring her back and not even give her like a fight scene, a chase scene, anything? Have her do something.
and
She
then,
looks great, by the way. These people who say she hit
yeah,
the wall, I think she looks great.
oh
She
yeah,
looks better than any of them.
and the way that they like at the end, she's like, "Are you ready?" or whatever, talking about like they're finna go catch another one. Bitch, what did you do?
Right?
You lived by circumstance in the first fucking movie, and then in this one, you wasn't even in it. You
Right?
you came in like halfway through, dropped some damn lore, and didn't come back to the end.
I can't though. With this movie, so they're on the boat at the end, right? And then One chick gets thrown over the boat, but she's still alive because reasons. And then, so you see them in the hospital, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm hungry. Let's go eat."
Yeah.
And then they're all bandaged up and they're just eating. And this bitch goes, she's like, "God, if men would just go to therapy, everything would be fine." Who was the killer? The killer was a woman, you stupid twat. But we have to shove that messaging in down your throats. Bad men, women good, men bad. Oh, I hate it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And then you think it can't get worse. And she's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, she's still alive." And the other girl's like, "Really? That sucks." Anyway, and then the credits come on. I'm like,
Yep.
what?
Yep.
I'm like, was this written by ChatGPT? Or I feel like ChatGPT would be better.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They just pay for the damn premium, and it's definitely way better.
It's, oh my God, it is unbelievable.
It is crazy, and it's like that's like I even think the damn Friday the 13th beer commercial was better than I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yes.
Like
Anything was better. Anything was better than
you
that.
talking about the "Let's Go Eat" scene. It reminded me. Me and my girlfriend literally watched the movie. What was it? Drop. You seen that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't
It was
terrible. It was very mediocre.
Yeah.
What is his name? Brandon Sklenar or whatever. The dude in it. Have you seen Housemaid?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is the same guy. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
Okay. So at the end of the movie, he's like all messed up and laying in the hospital bed, and then they're like, "Okay, let's share a milkshake," and they share a milkshake, and then the camera goes to the outside of the hospital in the sunset. That's how the last bit of I Know What You Did Last Summer felt to me.
Oh,
It's just so bad. So
you know,
bad.
who's another one that did something similar? Did you see The Exorcist Believer?
I refused.
Dude, I got invited to a test screening of it about a year and a half before it came out. And I had to sign all these NDAs that if you tell anyone, they could sue you for millions of dollars. So I had to keep it to myself for over a year.
I'd have been
What a piece of
stressed.
shit. I was. Oh my God. What they did to Ellen Burstyn in that movie. She goes, she's talking about the original Exorcist. She's like, "Well, they didn't let me in there. And you know why that was? The patriarchy."
Yeah.
They gave their lives for your daughter, you ungrateful bitch. That's the thank you they get. And then it's like, this is what I was saying, is like these movies are so terrified of upsetting any person at any time for any reason that they go, "Okay, well, to do this exorcism, we're not just going to need one religion. We're going to need all the religions."
Yep.
So they get like they get the voodoo priests, they get the African tribal people. I'm like, are you kidding me with this?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's like I didn't see the movie, but I watched a bunch of clips. So I wanted to understand what people were talking about. And I'm not an Exorcist fan, by the way. I don't think the first one's very great.
Really?
I don't. I mean, I've never seen Exorcist 3.
That's what I was gonna ask. 3 is so good.
I've heard. I want to. I've seen the jump scare though.
If you like psychological thrillers, because it's kind of slow moving in a way that I love, but it just kind of depends on your taste.
Yeah, I want to see it. The only thing that's honestly held it back for me though from not watching it isn't because of like I think the first one's a good movie. I think there's a bunch of undeniable shit about it that I like. It's not for me. But part 2's ass. And then part 3, undoubtedly, I know I would love it. But the jump scare in it, I've seen it already.
Yeah, I had seen it already too when I saw it, but the rest of it is so good. And Brad Dourif is in it; he's amazing.
Yeah. I've seen the scene too. I'll say I haven't seen it. My dad has seen it, and like younger, I've seen it, behind my dad. If that makes sense, like walking in the room, watching pieces, leaving, going to do something. And I remember the scene where he's sitting there screaming, and I don't know what he's screaming about. I can't remember. I don't know if he's possessed or something. In that one scene where he's in the church.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, I seen that scene, and I think I don't know. those movies are very foggy for me, but I'm still curious about it though.
Was it your dad that got you into horror?
Yeah, I'm sorry by the way. I'm so congested.
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
my dad he got me into horror. I think I don't remember what the first House of Thousand Corpses when
Oh,
I was
oh
like
my god,
3 years old.
I love that movie.
Oh, it's so good. That and Devil's Rejects. Well, House of Thousand Corpses. I wouldn't call it a good movie, but I have a lot of nostalgic love for it.
Same.
But Devil's Rejects, I think, is a crazy turnaround and is like
Yeah.
legit a great movie.
No, same with me. It's funny because my dad was never a horror fan in his life, but we sort of became horror fans together when I was a kid. We would watch we would just marathon all the Halloweens, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, all the Chucky's, Screams, everything.
My dad was a Nightmare on Elm Street and Chucky fanatic, and I think nowadays he's not so much. Like I think he's kind
Well,
of fell out
Chucky
of
is
it.
another franchise that's been destroyed. Don't get me started on that shit. Ugh.
I heard the show is pretty bad.
For me, everything after Bride just doesn't exist.
I I've seen Seed of Chucky one time, and I was like 5, and I remember seeing the Glenn Glenda doll piss itself in the opening, and I looked up at my dad and was like,
This is
"No."
what you're
And
like.
I
This is
walked
what it's
out.
come to.
Yeah, I walked out of the
Oh my
bedroom.
god.
I remember I walked out, and then he said, "Come back," and I came back, and he just turned on Tales from the Crypt, and then I sat down and watched that instead.
Oh my god, dude. My favorite. That's like my favorite show.
I don't even remember a whole lot about it. I
Well, it's
remember.
streaming now finally.
Is
On
it?
yeah, it's on Shudder. It hasn't been streaming for this whole time because of like rights issues and stuff. But yeah, it's on Shutter now.
Huh? I need to get Shutter.
Yeah, it's
I
really
think
good.
now they're not just independent. For a long time they really were just like shitty little independent horrors.
You know what's an amazing movie on Shutter though? I can't believe it's so underrated and most people are never talking. Have you heard of this movie, The Mortuary Collection?
No.
Oh, you have to watch it. It's
Okay.
and usually I'm like iffy on anthology movies because usually most of the entries in it are bad, but this one, like every single one is a fucking banger, and it's got some real like old school Tales from the Crypt kind of vibe. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Hell yeah. I was hoping that this new Halloween series was going to be like anthology. And then they canceled it and said it was going to be another movie. And I was like, I texted Ken and I said, enter the clip of Bruce Willis from Pulp Fiction. I was like, I hate that. Just, I was so mad because I don't like Halloween.
Really?
I like the first one. I like H2O and I like Halloween Ends.
I like Halloween Ends too. We must be the only people in the world. It's funny. I was gonna say when I went to the Exorcist Believer test screening, I said to David Gordon Green, I was like, just so you know, I don't care what anyone says. I loved Halloween Ends, and he said to me, he's like, "Oh, so you're the one." I don't get me wrong. I make fun of it because so I have a video on my YouTube channel, Drunk History of the Halloween Movies, where I just drink heavily and explain all 13 movies. So I was roasting the hell out of this movie because it definitely has some flaws, but I love it. Like the cinematography is gorgeous and it's just interesting. It's unique. I think the biggest flaw with Halloween Ends is they built up Corey to be such a big thing. And then it was just suddenly he was just dead. It was too easy. Like,
And they
there were
built him
flaws in
up.
it.
They built him up beautifully in that movie. There's two things I will say. And I don't even care that he body slammed Michael and then Michael does the jizz in my pants dance. I don't care. I
Dude,
loved it.
I thought they were going to kiss.
Honestly, they'd have been better for it. And I love the movie. It is the only one out of those that I will rewatch willingly. And the only thing I would say against it is that yes, the Corey Cunningham story was cut too short
Yes.
and abruptly for no reason,
Yeah.
and it doesn't belong in that trilogy. I think
Yeah.
that
See, I think they should have done Halloween Ends that should have been cohesive with the two that came before it. And then this should have been the movie after.
they literally should have called it Halloween Ends, and then there should have been a fourth movie.
Halloween Begins.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. I was just gonna say Halloween Begins,
Yeah,
and
it drives
that
me crazy because the things that I love about Halloween Ends, I love. They're so good. Like all the things we were talking about with like the new screams and stuff, like this has such beautiful atmosphere and such beautiful cinematography, and the score is amazing. And yeah, just the little flaws in it bug me because I feel like they were so close to having an amazing movie. And I
um
still love it, but
did Lori have Michael's mask at the end when she's writing the memoir or whatever?
no, it goes in, or actually, maybe.
I think it's on the desk.
No, he wasn't wearing it when he goes into the thing. What happened to it? Do they show her with it?
I think it's on the desk whenever the camera pans out from her desk and she's sitting
I've
there
never
writing.
noticed that.
I think it's sitting there.
I've never noticed that.
I could be wrong.
I wish they would have kept in the thing that it was in the script that it was going to be like a post-credit scene of the Halloween 3 that it was the Michael Myers mask was made by one of the Silver Shamrock company from Halloween 3.
That'd have
That
been
would have been
interesting.
crazy.
I still haven't even seen Halloween. I haven't seen Halloween 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it.
Okay, you could skip 5. But
Yeah, I've
um
heard.
I love oh my god, 3 is so good. Okay, I'm maybe you know what though? You might like this also, since we seem to share unpopular Halloween opinions. Um, I don't care what anyone says. I fucking love Halloween 6. It's a total mess, but it's so creative and the cinematography is so beautiful. And I think you would like it. It's fucking insane. It's about a cult. Uh, it's a train wreck, but it's
Yeah,
my
the
train wreck. I
Cult of
love it.
Thorn. Yeah, well, I've seen Halloween 6. It's been years, but I've
Oh,
seen
really?
it. Yeah, and I guess because when I did see it, I wasn't a Halloween fan or anything. Like at the time, I was like 10, 11 maybe, and I'd only seen H2O and Resurrection at the time.
Oh no, we don't talk about Resurrection.
No, we do not. Even though when I was a kid, I loved it. Admittedly, but now I
H2O
don't.
was the first horror movie I ever saw in a movie theater as a kid.
Really? How old are you?
What? I don't understand the question.
You look like you're like 24.
I love you. Thank you.
How
Basically.
when the hell did H2O come out?
No. I mean, it was a reissue. It
You
was
said
last year.
I meant 2018. I meant Halloween H4O.
Yeah, 40. That's what I meant to say.
That's funny. Damn. Okay. What was the first horror movie I ever saw in the theater? Was it? It might have been either. Honestly, I think the first one I ever seen in theater was either Insidious Chapter 2 or Purge 2.
I've never actually seen either of those. I've only seen the first in both.
Really? Okay, well, Purge 2's amazing.
I've heard that. I got to watch the rest of them. I think I heard, was it Insidious 2 people said was really good, and then there's one after it that people said is terrible?
Well, I have a very unpopular opinion because I think Insidious Chapter 3 is the best one, and I think Insidious 2 is the worst one, so.
Really? I only saw the first one. It scared the shit out of me at the time, though. That one shot of when she's taking out the garbage and you see the kid
kid run
dancing,
through the window.
that scared
Dude.
the shit out of me. I don't know why.
Dude, Insidious was the scariest movie I had ever seen. Like,
it was really good.
The first time experience of watching a movie. Now, when I watch it, it's not scary at all. It's still creepy, but it's not scary. But oh my dad was such an asshole. He would like turn on a scary movie, and I was little, and like me and my cousin, and my brother would sit there in the living room and watch a movie. It's late at night, like midnight, and we lived in a trailer. And he'd go outside and like start beating on the side of the trailer and shit when shit was happening on the movie. It would just scare the hell out of us.
Dude, I'd something like that happen. Have you seen the Babadook?
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I don't like it either. The unpopular opinion. I hated that fucking movie.
I hated it.
Thank you, dude. The entire movie, I'm sitting there saying, "Watch. I guarantee you, this is going to be some bullshit like oh, it's just a metaphor for her depression and her inner child. And then it's exactly what happened. However, the one fun thing that happened during that movie, remember how it's like he bangs on the door 3 times or something?
Oh
So
yeah.
at the time, I'm in the living room watching it, and my roommate gets home. He comes through the front door. We're like, hey, what's up? And there's only the one door to the apartment. There's no like back door or anything. So he's like, hey, what's up? Goes into his room. A few minutes later, the front door. I'm like, what the fuck? He's in his room. He didn't come out. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the? I freaked out. Grab a knife out of the kitchen. This motherfucker jumped out his window and went around the side of the house just to scare me.
I love that.
So that was the most fun part of the Babadook. Dude, you know what I was gonna say, by the way? We were talking about House of a Thousand Corpses. Did you ever watch the DVD extras?
Oh yeah.
I have like the most nostalgia for this thing on the DVD. First of all, I saw that movie in like the best setting that I was probably like 14 or something at a cabin with my best friend. And we watched that movie, and it's like late at night, we're half delirious, and this DVD extra started playing where they tell a joke, the same joke, and it goes on for like an hour, and it'll be anything. It'll be like, knock, knock, who's there? Table. Table who? Tiny fucked a stump. And so we're like, they just keep saying tiny fucked a stump. I have no idea what that means even, but the first like 5 minutes we're watching it, we're just like staring. And then by like 20 minutes of this on repeat, we start like crying. We're laughing so hard at tiny fucked a stump. And so to this day, we will constantly say to each other, tiny fucked a stump.
That's hilarious. That's like, dude, the only reason like I was doing Ken's like my first horror movie series, and I went and bought the 3 movie collection that they got, and they had it at Walmart. I was like, that's fucking perfect. I can watch the movie again for the first time in years, be fresh on it and everything. And House of a Thousand Corpses is honestly the only reason I bought the trilogy. And I was so disappointed whenever I put in the Blu-ray, put on House of a Thousand Corpses, and the title menu was not Captain Spaulding.
No.
I don't know if you remember, but do you remember like he'd come out, he's like, holy, holy,
yes.
Holy. It's not that.
They better have tiny fucked a stump on there.
I don't know.
I'm gonna send it to you after.
I might throw it in and see, because that is so funny to me. I wish I never caught that. I didn't know.
We were like brainwashed by it. It suddenly became funny like the 100th time they said it.
Wait a minute, is this? Oh, what the hell? But yeah, no, they didn't. It didn't have it, and I was so disappointed, because I'm like, dude, this is literally the only reason I would have bought it online if it wasn't for that.
Yeah.
And all it is, it's like a spin wheel in front of the gas station with like blades getting thrown at the spin wheel, and then it's like the dancing thing beside it, and it's the song "This Is the House."
Mm.
And
I need to rewatch The Devil's Rejects. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I need to rewatch that too.
I should watch all of them. I never watched the third one because I heard it's bad.
I started it years ago when it came out, and no, hell no. I'm not a fan of Rob Zombie's dialogue.
Same.
I cuss like a sailor, but not like that.
Same.
It sounds so bad coming from someone else. Is that weird?
No, I'm totally with you. I will say though, very unpopular opinion. I don't care what anyone says. I fucking love Sherry Moon Zombie. She is the best part of his movies every time. I love her.
I wouldn't say the best part, but I like her in a lot of his stuff.
She's great.
I don't get the hate. I don't think she's a bad actress.
And also relationship goals. Like, he don't give a fuck if people like her. Like, those are like my relationship goals.
I just wish she would play a better character. Like, I wish she wouldn't be the bad character and everything. I want to see a good side of her.
Yeah.
Even her as a mom in like Halloween, it's like you're the shittiest mother. You're a great actress, or well, in my opinion, I like what she does.
I think so too.
But I also like, I don't like her roles. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think she's a bad actress. I don't like the role she's given, and that's why I'm kind of impartial to her. Is because like I have this mixed feeling of like I feel like you have so much potential if you're not in a Rob Zombie movie.
I would love to see her in a movie that isn't his.
I wonder if she even has one, and we just don't know.
I think she has one that I haven't seen called The Toolbox Murders from like the early 2000s, but I haven't seen it. I think that's the only one. You know what? Okay, I'm going to lose all credibility by saying this. Let me preface this by saying this movie is fucking horrendous. It's awful. It sucks. And for some inexplicable reason, I fucking love it. The Munsters.
Rob Zombie's
awful. I don't know why I like it. It's terrible. But I've watched it maybe like 3-4 times.
While I ate this, explain yourself.
I like the colors. Okay, this is the only issue is the script is horrible. Yeah, I know. I'm like a fucking 5-year-old. Oh, nice pretty colors.
Oh shit. I like the colors.
No, but like, okay, the script is terrible, but I feel like everything else is kind of decent.
Well, the script is terrible in every Rob Zombie movie, so
I know.
You find me one that has a good script, and
you know who's similar to that? Have you ever watched this show Servant?
Servant?
Yeah, it's so good. It was like went maybe 4 seasons, I think. It was on Apple TV. Oh, you got to watch it. Probably my favorite show that's come out in years and years. But M. Night Shyamalan produced it and he directed some episodes. He did not write it. And I was like, okay, I figured out this is the issue with M. Night Shyamalan. He's an amazing director. He's an amazing producer. He's a terrible writer. He needs to just direct movies and not write them.
He is badass at coming up with a premise.
Yeah, but then he should have someone else write that premise and figure out where that premise goes.
Like the Trap would have been so good, including with Josh Hartnett. It would have been so good if the twist was Josh Hartnett is the butcher, but he butchers.
Oh yeah, like yeah.
Like a
that
Dexter.
Movie made me feel like I was high on something. I'm like, every character in that movie, it's like they've never met a person before. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's like I went to see that movie. Every character's decision making in that movie is like, it's like saying, do you want chicken or fish for dinner? Actually, I'm just gonna eat the plates. That's what every character's decision making is like.
Holy shit! I've never heard of that.
By the end though, is like I went to go see it with my buddy, and by the end, the entire theater, we were all just like laughing our asses off and screaming. We're like, "What?" Like that's another one that just group discussion.
The best part of that fucking movie is when it goes over, and you got the like mid credit scene, and it's the black guy who worked there, and he's like watching the news, and then Josh Hartnett comes up as the butcher, and he's like, "What?" He's like, I'm not talking to anybody else again.
Oh my god, I can't with that movie. And then he's talking to the wife at the end, and they're having this serious discussion.
And he's eating pie with his shirt off.
And he just starts taking his clothes off. I'm like, what is that? And no one acknowledges it. I'm like, what? Why? Not that I have an issue with Josh Hartnett taking his clothes off, but like some context.
It's like, oh shit! I was sitting there talking to my girlfriend and watching it with her at home, and I was like, I don't understand. Why does he have his shirt off? Why didn't she just like tell the police that she had a suspicion with an anonymous tip instead of doing whatever the hell she did? I forget what she did, but it was like so out of the way and random.
I'm telling you, every decision in that movie, it's like I'm standing on a street corner. Should I go left or should I go right? Actually, I'm just going to sprout wings and fly.
Yeah, like it is so bizarre and random. And also, like, I don't think his daughter's a bad singer. People were like hating on her like musical performance. That was fine. Why is she like most of the movie? And why is she acting?
Oh my god.
And then Shyamalan comes in and he's like, come with me, come backstage.
It's not even that she's a bad singer, but it's like, it's like I don't know, you go to someone's house and they have kids and they're like, "Oh, my little daughter wants to sing a song for you." And you're like, "Oh, isn't that sweet? How adorable. She's going to sing the ABCs. Okay, that's lovely." And then she sings another song. And then she sings another song. And then she sings the entire Broadway cast recording of Into the Woods. And then she's singing the Phantom of the Opera. And you're like, "All right, come on, bitch, let's wrap it up."
I ain't here for you.
I can't. Oh my God, that movie.
Oh, that is so realistic. Come on, wrap it up.
Yeah, it just goes on and on. And then at the end, it's like the climax of the movie. And this bitch is like, "Wait, I'm going to sing a song." Bitch, what? Oh, I can't with that movie. I felt like I was on drugs watching it.
And dude, and then whenever she goes to the bathroom with 3 phones and logs into Instagram and gets on live on not her phone. How?
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get how then this happens a lot. This is sort of what I was saying with Kevin Williamson, how I thought he was a great director and teaching us to, and now a lot of these people, and you see this a lot, by the way, when they'll do reboots of different things after the fact. I don't understand how a lot of these people, it's like they either forget how to write, they forget how to act, they forget, I don't know.
Yep, and it's insane. Do you want to play the little round with the little idea that I sent you?
Let's do it.
Okay, so this segment is called Pitch It or Fix It. And the way that I wanted to do this was I was wanting to add a little segment into my episodes towards the end to where my guests will have the option to bring in any franchise of any genre, but it has to be a franchise, and meaning 2 movies or more, in my opinion, is what I want you to bring. And you could either A, fix it, which means you could fix 1 movie in the entire franchise, but it cannot change the outcome, or it cannot change what happens before. It can change after, and the movie itself can change, but you cannot change what happened before to make this movie work. Or you can pitch it, which is pitch an idea for another movie, whether it be a sequel, prequel, rebootquel, whatever the hell, remake, your own idea, anthology series, new spinoff, whatever it may be, but it can only be one. And so today you are bringing in
Scream 5, 6, and 7. Done. Goodbye. Get rid of them. We're doing Scream 5 how it should have been.
There you go. So you're doing a fix it. Okay. So what is your idea to fix Scream?
Okay, so before Scream 5 came out, before they even announced it, because we went forever between 4 and 5. I thought we were never going to get another one. So I just barely started throwing around some ideas of what could Scream 5 be. And it's really bad and it's really loose. So you got to help me with this because it's very loose and it could be terrible. However, I feel like what makes the first 4 so good is, number 1, they're about something that's very relevant. And number 2 is the emotional honesty at the core of it. Those first 4 movies have a lot of heart. So I want to get back to the emotional core of it.
Right.
Okay. So Scream 5 is going to be about the supply and demand of true crime, that you're creating demand and that's going to create a supply. So Gail Weathers is basically like Ryan Murphy in this. She's like the queen of true crime. She's exploiting all these murders. She's been living in LA. Okay, so let's start with opening scene, right?
Right.
Phone rings. We see a girl with familiar blonde hair and a familiar sweater. Phone rings. Hello? Who is this? It's the Casey Becker scene that it plays out. She goes to make her popcorn, and then we call cut. And they're filming the reenactment for the Stab limited series, the True Crime limited series. And then, of course, the real Ghostface calls and murder happens. But it's kind of cool because you could go through the same house without it. Oh, and by the way, we are bringing back we're no more filming in Michigan or North Carolina, wherever. We're back in Northern California with the hills and the wide shots.
Yes.
Okay, so wait, let me look. I have notes. Let me see. Okay, after Scream 4, Gail and Dewey had a daughter. They named her, and by the way, there are a couple things in this that ended up getting used in the. I swear to God, I wrote some of these things before. So
Right.
Gail and Dewey had a daughter. They named her Tatum Rose Riley, which, okay, the name got used. We could always change it. Oh, by the way, wait, I need to ask you. I have another character, but she doesn't have a name. I need a female name. What's your girlfriend's name?
Elissa.
Okay, Alyssa is the other girl. So, okay. Gail and Dewey had a daughter, Tatum Rose Riley, right? Gail has kind of been an absent mother. Her and Dewey are separated. They never got divorced. There's still tension there. But Gail has been off in LA producing her true crime. She's basically an absent mother. Dewey is dating Deputy Judy, and Gail is very jealous of her. And Judy is very jealous of Gail for her accomplishments, and she wants to solve the killings and stuff. Anyway, Tatum, who's about 14, that's the thing. The characters in this are going to be a bit younger than typical Scream movies. You'll see why. But we're not going to have 30-year-olds playing teenagers. So
there you go.
No Sydney's daughter in this who's like 45.
Literally.
So once these killings come back and to film the Stab series, Gail comes back to Woodsboro. She thinks she's going to get her family back and they're going to be a family. Dewey wants nothing to do with that. They sort of have a confrontation and Dewey is like, Gail, you have a problem. You love murder. She's like, I do not love murder. Anyway, Gail moves into the Mocker house, which is now the Stab Museum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I think I mentioned. So yeah, their daughter has her best friend, Alyssa, and they go to Woodsboro High, and Alyssa wants to be a horror filmmaker. Now, Alyssa comes from a troubled family life. Her parents are alcoholics. They're kind of abusive. So we see Alyssa come home and her parents are drunk and fighting. And she goes into her room and sits down in front of the TV and is watching A Nightmare on Elm Street and is watching as Nancy defeats Freddy Krueger. Like she just wants to be that final girl.
Foreshadowing?
Maybe. So, where is Sydney is the question. At a press conference, Gail, and by the way, Gail is so excited that murders are starting again. This is what she loves. This is her purpose because we are getting Gail back to being an edgy, morally gray character. No more nice Gail of this new era bullshit. Gail at a press conference, she gets asked about Sydney and she's like, we don't talk about her. So where is Sydney? Sydney's living in New York. Again, I swear I wrote that before Scream 6. Sydney is living in New York in a high-rise apartment building because she could be surrounded by people, locks everywhere, whatever. Now, all Sydney wants in life is to be a mother. And we see her at a doctor's appointment. Because of all the stabbings and all the attacks, the injuries she's had, she can't have kids. So
makes so much sense.
Right? So, okay, wait, where does it go from there? We see Alyssa has a guy friend in school who's like a movie nerd. So anyway, the killings start again. Gail is at the Stab Museum, the Mocker House, where they're filming this limited series, and gets a ghost face call. And he sort of, okay, I'll wait. So she gets a ghost face call, and Ghostface tells Gail where he's at, like his lair or something. He's like, I'm at this place, blah, blah, blah. Now, because Gail and Judy are so jealous of each other, Judy is desperate to prove herself as, to be like Dewey, be like Gail, and she wants to solve it. And Gail wants this bitch out of the picture. Gail calls up Judy. She's like, hey, Nancy Drew, you want to find the killer? Here he is. So the killer's at his lair or whatever. And it could be sort of like old school. You got the killer lair. They've never really done that.
Yeah.
So Judy shows up. Gail shows up. And you get a little of the tense dialogue between them, sort of like Parker Posey and her in Scream 3. So all of a sudden, Ghostface appears. He runs towards them. Gail shoves Judy forward into him. Now, she doesn't kill her, but it's a little gray because we are bringing back edgy Gail.
And hell so yeah, Scream 2 Gail.
Yeah. So, but she also has a character arc through it because she did not in these other ones. So all of a sudden, after he stabs Judy, Judy dies. Ghostface looks at Gail, and Gail sort of shoves her finger at him, and he almost backs off. that he's almost scared of her. We find out why later. So, sorry, by the way, this, like I said, you'll see. So here's the thing. I'll tell you now. There are opposing ghost faces. The ghost faces are not working together. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's also a Karen who's on like the city council. And you could have, it's sort of like a reference to how in the original Scream, they wouldn't let them film at the original school. So she does not want the Stab limited series filming here. She wants them out of her town. She's sort of like a social justice warrior. That's, so
it's meta for what Wes Craven and them went through.
Yeah. So anyway, they're opposing ghost faces. The ghost faces are not working together. It kind of makes sense that why this would start happening, because it's this Stab true crime series is filming here, which I think is interesting because it creates tension not just between the killers and the victims, but between the two ghost faces.
So when Gail pushes Judy in a ghost face, does she push her into the real ghost face?
Yes, they're both the real ghost face. They're just not working together.
So who's the other ghost face?
Okay, I'm thinking when should I say? Okay. So here's the thing.
If we're just making it, we can like know everything before the end. Like
that's the thing. I should say I haven't put enough thought into like the killers and stuff. Okay, so here's the thing. Oh yeah. Okay, wait. Okay. So one of them, this is what seems obvious. One of them is Alyssa's friend, who's the film nerd. However, he's a different kind of ghost face, and this is why he didn't come after Gail when she, he's such a fan of Stab that he's trying to protect the main characters. So in his head, he's not targeting Sydney or Gail or Dewey. He sees it as he's trying to protect them from anything. Like he's almost a crazy fan, but in a different way than what they've shown.
That is interesting. I was like, damn, is Gail Ghostface? Is she like controlling them? Or?
I feel like you can't do that. So anyway, Sydney ends up coming back to Woodsboro. I haven't figured out why. Maybe Gail goes to see her and they sort of rekindle their friendship. I don't know why, but Sydney comes back because Ghostface called her in New York and she's like, I am middle-aged. I am not doing this shit. But so Sydney comes back to Woodsboro and we see the three of them reconnect because motherfucking Scream 5, we didn't get one scene of the three of them together. So the second half of the movie is all the three of them together. They reconnect. And this is also Gail trying to reconnect with her daughter. So now at the same time, Sydney and Alyssa develop a relationship that they become really close. So, wait, let me look at my notes. Where am I? Hold on. Okay, yeah, Gail bonds with her daughter. Okay, so, oh, and there can also be a scene where it's like the Woodsboro Halloween parade, and there are like 100 ghost faces. But the thing is, this could be a sort of modern update of Scream 2, because in Scream 2, in the opening, people didn't think it was real when she was being stabbed in the movie theater. And so this ties into our true crime theme, is that now they know it's real. They don't give a shit. Everyone is standing there filming it on their phone and posting and making their own true crime documentaries on TikTok. They don't give a fuck. It's not that they don't know it's real. They just don't care. So anyway, Alyssa and Tatum have their friend group. So we cut to the Riley house, and Gail, Sydney, and Dewey are kind of training them on how to survive, how to fight. There could be a montage scene where, like, you have a whiteboard and it says the rules. And then at the end of the scene, Sydney leaves to go to the kitchen or something. And she's like, I'll be right back. And the girls are like, no, Sydney, you can't say that, the rules. And Sydney turns to them and she says, I make the fucking rules.
Hell yeah.
And we're like, yeah, go girl. Okay, so anyway, Alyssa goes back home. And it's like a big set piece. Her parents get murdered. She gets held hostage. Ghostface calls Sydney. He's got her tied up. And now it's sort of like a role. Sydney runs. She's with Dewey and Gail. She leaves. And she's on the phone. And it becomes a role reversal. Because it used to be Ghostface terrorizing her. Now she's fucking hunting him. And she's scared of him. And that Ghostface is kind of a pussy. Oh, also, I never really thought much into this, but I think something that's important, they need to solve the mystery for once. So I think we find out who the guy Ghostface is have like sort of how Scream 7 did, but with him being an actual character and them figuring it out because they've never
Okay, yeah.
actually solved one of
Instead of
these.
instead of a mask reveal, it's like they figure out who it is.
Yeah. So, I forgot to mention who the film teacher at Woodsboro High is. Kirby motherfucking Reed.
As it should be.
Thank you. And without that horrendous wig from Scream 7. No, in her leather jacket and her short hair. And I'm sorry, Hayden Panettiere, but we might have to give you some Ozempic. And we'll get you Kirby ready. It's okay. So anyway,
Oh,
what else happens? I'm trying to remember. Okay, so anyway, Sydney goes off to find Alyssa. And the final third act happens it starts in the Mocker house, but it ends behind it through the hills behind it. So like the first movie, how it ends and you see all the hills, that's where it takes place in the actual location. So Gale and Dewey are trying to like catch up and get to Sydney. Kirby drives in, they jump in the car. Anyway, so the Ghostface is revealed as the Karen from the school board. And obviously, I'm not loving the fact in this that the Ghostfaces aren't killers enough. That's my issue, or aren't characters enough. So we got to build up their characters a bit more.
Okay.
However, her Karen motive is to end this once and for all, is to stop this. It's poisoning the youths. She's going to be like, people don't fear killers anymore. They subscribe to them. We're shutting this shit down by killing all of you. It's going to end all of this. It's going to keep the town peaceful, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, all of a sudden, as she's monologuing, another ghost face appears. And it's her fucking husband, because she's like, a middle-aged woman. She's not going to be doing all this. We're not having this Amber bullshit of a 4-foot killer. So anyway, Gale and Dewey get there. Tatum and Alyssa, using what they've learned from Sydney and Gale and Dewey, fight back. They go full final girl bad bitches, when suddenly Sydney, like, through whatever reason, tries to sacrifice herself for Alyssa, because this is basically like her daughter now. But Alyssa saves her at the last moment. So anyway, they kill Ghostfaces, and through the arc, Gale has put her family back together. Oh, also her and Dewey have, reconciled, and they kiss and make up and stuff. So Gale has gotten her family back together. Sydney has become the mother she always wanted to be. She adopts Alyssa because Alyssa's family is dead, so she basically becomes Sydney's daughter. We need a stronger arc for Dewey. Haven't figured that out yet. I have 2 possible endings. Ending number 1. It cuts to a couple days later. And it's like the family dinner that we see their whole little weird family. It's Sydney, Dewey, Gale, Tatum, Alyssa, Kirby. Their little family having dinner at Dewey and Gale's house.
Fast and Furious style.
I've never seen that. I need to.
Everyone ends with that Sunday supper.
Really? Oh, shit.
Everyone.
When all of a sudden, the phone rings, and it gets quiet, and everyone's looking, and Alyssa goes to answer it. Hello? She hangs up. She's like, wrong number. And then it ends. However, I also have the ending that sets up the sequel, because there's going to be another one. So we cut to 1 year later. Sydney is staying in Woodsboro. She's moved back to Woodsboro because she feels secure now, and she's raising Alyssa like her own daughter. And we see that Sydney has opened up Prescott Survival, teaching self-defense to young women. So we see her teaching like a kickboxing class and stuff. She goes into the back room after. Her phone rings. Hello, Sydney. It's Ghostface. She's like, what? Alyssa walks in. Sydney puts it on speakerphone. The two of them sort of look at each other and almost smile. We cut to outside. A car drives by, and we see big Chanel sunglasses. Takes them off to reveal Gale at the steering wheel. Dewey is sitting next to her. Tatum is in the back. Sydney and Alyssa get in the car, and Gale's like, all right, everyone in. Her and Dewey sort of hold hands, smile at each other. And as they drive off, Gale is like, all right, let's go get this fucker. So she's kind of merged together her passions in life, her family and hunting ghost faces. And the car drives off as they are ready to catch the next one. The end.
Hell yeah. It's like a rated R Scooby-Doo in a non-comedic way.
I'm not saying it's good.
No. I genuinely like that. The only thing I would say was I would want at least like it sounded like you only had like a couple of kills in there.
Oh yeah, I haven't really thought through most of the
So
kills.
the kills,
We need a lot more.
if it's got to be at least, I would say at least 4 kills minimum per movie.
Oh, more than that, I think.
I'd say that's probably I would love more. I would love if everyone got massacred in one of them. But my thing is like with the kills, I'd want them to be really creative
Yes.
and non CGI. So like the kills in Scream 7, I thought were amazing.
Really?
Just done wrong. Like
Yeah, I agree.
the CGI and the practicality in it just needs to be up more. Because there's something that's not really done in the Scream franchise. That it's all stabby stab. Like I love the ladder scene in Scream 6,
Yeah, I do too.
but
Just
no one dies.
exactly. Oh, please. More people die. You could go to like a Taco Bell on a Tuesday night and more people die than died in Scream 6.
Bro, it's like around here, there's like a shooting every day.
Oh shit. Come to Florida.
Yeah, it's crazy. Dude, I genuinely like that. That would be my only thing. And but the focus on the character development is so real. I love that.
There's none of that in the new ones. You know what I've come to realize, and I hate admitting this, but it's something I've been struggling with my script that I'm writing. I'm really bad at coming up with kills, and it's you would think I'd be good at it.
But if there's a good story, if you can get one kill in there and it's a mediocre kill, the story is all that matters.
But so, yeah, that's what I loved about the original Wes Craven Screams is that the kills were so unique. The fucking garage door, the Olivia scene in Scream 4, the movie theater, and there's nothing in the last three that even tries to compare to that. So yeah, I totally agree. Like some stabbings are fine, but yeah, I want stuff like the garage door and the movie theater and the chase scenes from Scream 2.
It'd be really meta. It's like there also like wasn't any meta commentary in the seventh one.
There was nothing in the seventh one. There
And
wasn't even any commentary in the sixth one because there was no commentary left for them
well,
to do.
the sixth one was just a spin on the fifth one. And it was very convoluted and
Oh, and I hate that their idea of commentary in the new ones, especially with Mindy, drives me insane. Is just her word vomiting at you, just telling you stuff. It's just all exposition.
it's not commentary. You basically breaking the fourth wall is not commentary.
Yes,
It's
it's
annoying.
it's so bad. So yeah, I'm not saying that mine is good, but
I like it. I like it, and I like how you developed that. I would also say maybe I love the idea that you showed that Sydney wants a kid. You showed that she can't have a kid. The you showed that she has care for Elissa, and you showed she has care for or that she adopts her and everything. It just throughout the movie, and obviously we're not fucking reading the script, so we don't get like when you're pitching this idea, you're not pitching full on scenes and a breakdown by breakdown.
yeah, there's a lot of holes in this. This is very general
It's
idea.
it's just an outline. That's all
Yeah.
it is. So yeah, like in that, if I was to write the script, I would definitely be writing. I would say you'd need a minimum of 2 scenes that are at least 3 minutes. At least 3 minutes, because in a movie that's a lot. 2 3 minute scenes of two characters talking. Hell, I think that's about as much as like in The Perks of Being a Wallflower, Emma Watson's character with Logan Lerman's character. Like they probably get that much with each other, like one
Oh,
on
I got
one.
my
And
water
that
bottle, by the way.
hell yeah. But that's like just 6 minutes total, 2 3 minute scenes. Like that's all you need for two characters to develop a. You can see something building more into that, and for like an outcome like Sydney adopting Elissa, that would make sense with her relationship and then her motive of not being able to have a kid and wanting one. So that would make sense. I really like that, and I like the Ghostface reveal. I like them solving it. And like me, one of the kills I would throw in there is like whenever they kill Ghostface. make it be the trope beating one where like they're knocked down and then maybe Elissa like walks up and doesn't shoot Ghostface. And then Ghostface goes to stand up and then Sydney blows his brains out.
Yes, yes, yes. I love that.
That yes. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Pow! I said shoot him in the head.
And we need an iconic Sydney shooting him in the headline because there always is one.
Yep.
Don't fuck with the original.
Exactly. And I love that. And then yeah, I love that, dude. That is an amazing pitch to me. And I'm
Thank
not
you.
even,
Yeah, I haven't thought enough about like the commentary of it because there's a lot more you could get into with true crime. But I figure Gail is basically like Ryan Murphy, making her Jeffrey Dahmer series and her,
yeah. I think there's a lot in your pitch that this commentary would fit to where Sydney is, they're all older, and Gail and Judy storyline is actually where you could fit this most in. To where maybe Judy's the hotter, younger one.
Yeah.
And Gail's old and Gail Weathers is withered. And yes. She's old. And
we got to fix her hair too. Oh, bring back the Scream 2 hair. I can't with the Morticia Addams hair in every movie. It's horrible.
And she looks
awful.
I miss Monica Courtney Cox.
I know. Oh, what she did to her face. Ugh.
It's like, girl, don't keep up with the Tom because Tom ain't keeping up with you.
No, I love how she just has a different face in every movie.
She looks more and more like Demi Moore every day.
Yeah,
it's bad. And Demi Moore is hot to me. Like she's
had too much done. That like if she. And she probably would have aged so beautifully if she did nothing. And now her face is it's horrible. She's going to turn into the Substance.
Literally. Just a big old blob of fucking rotisserie chicken and bologna just laying in the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
I can't eat rotisserie chicken anymore because that movie.
I can't eat a rotisserie chicken because of Girl Interrupted.
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm telling you, I made a rotisserie chicken. It was delicious.
And then you put it under the bed.
I don't know why. I'd never seen it. I started watching Girl Interrupted, and they talk about, and I couldn't keep eating the chicken.
Yeah, the Substance. That's so funny. So I think I watched Girl Interrupted for the first time, like right around the time I watched The Substance, and it's like those two right there. Dude, my girlfriend messed me up. She made me watch Girl Interrupted and The Virgin Suicides back to back. And then it was like a week or two later, we watched The Man in the Moon or something.
What was it?
I think it's called like The Man in the Moon.
Oh, the Jim Carrey one?
No, it's like a 90s flick. It's about this like, it's hard to explain what it is because it's just like almost like a day in a life type movie. I also think like Reese Witherspoon's in it, but she was like little. But I don't know. It's just about like these girls. It's like these two girls who are like living in this farmhouse, and their dad, like, he works on the farm, and their mom's like a church going lady, and it's just a day in a life type movie. But it has like one of the saddest endings, and it's like there's also like this boy who like the boy next door, but they're in the south, so like next door is like half a mile away, and he's like on a different farm, and they run into each other at this creek. And I don't know, it's a really sweet like coming of age romance type movie, and then this got a really sad ending. But
I'm gonna check that out.
Anyway, there's just where the hell am I going with? Oh yeah, it messed me up, and my girlfriend showed me that movie, and then I don't know, she has this thing where she likes showing me messed up movies and make me cry.
Oh, I love it.
And it ruins food for me, like Girl Interrupted.
Yeah, that. Oh my God. I can't eat chicken anymore. Oof.
What's funny about Girl Interrupted was I completely missed the part where the girl was getting spoiler for Girl Interrupted, but I completely missed the part where the chicken girl, whenever she killed herself, it's revealed that what her dad was doing to her.
Yeah.
And I missed that part. I didn't catch on.
That's why she has the chickens everywhere.
And that's why she killed herself. And I didn't know that. Well, I don't know if you can say that on YouTube. Oh well. But yeah, dad messed me up twice because my girlfriend like told me. I was like, why she kill herself? Like she looked fine. She looked like she was like the happiest out of all of them. Yes, she had a chicken problem, but so what? And
She
then
had a chicken problem.
Alyssa, Alyssa
She
was
had a chicken
like,
problem.
dude, you missed the point. I was like, yeah, the movie lost the plot, and she said, no, you lost the plot. And I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, I want one other thing I forgot to mention in this. I would love to include something in it that shows like the generational divide, like how soft people are now, because that ain't our main trio, you know? They've been through fucking hell. So, one thing I cannot stand about especially female characters nowadays is like so the thing is from like the 90s and 2000s or the 80s, like all of my favorite movie characters of all time are all women. Beatrix Kiddo, Sidney Prescott, Clarice Starling. But these movies nowadays are like these women going on, I'm a woman, you're a man, stop mansplaining, strong woman. And they're the weakest characters in the world, but they talk about how it's like, look at the 2000s Charlie's Angels movies versus the reboot they did, where it's just like shitting on men and bitch and just being as unpleasant as possible because they think that's strength. Whereas in the 2000s movies, they didn't have to talk about, I'm a woman, I'm a woman. They just were complex characters. So I feel like there should be a character who's kind of like that in this one, that she talks about how she's a strong woman, and Sydney and Gail just like roll their eyes like, bitch, please. And of course she gets killed like without
We're
any fight.
we're in such a reverse era where like you look at a lot of movies, especially more Western style or more Midwestern movies, and from like the 70s, where there was a lot of men with that message, where like a lot of the man roles were like, I'm a man, and F women.
Yes.
That shit was annoying.
Yes.
Just like now you have a bunch of women. It's like, I'm a woman, F men. And it's
Yeah.
that shit is still annoying. I don't care what side you're on
I
or
hate it.
what gender you are. If you're I'm this and F this, that's annoying.
It's insufferable. I can't.
Now you can be like James Bond, where he's like, playboy, super spy, and him being a man is integral to that role. A woman can never be James Bond
Yeah.
because of what he is, but he's
Yeah.
not. He doesn't mansplain. He doesn't do this and do that. It's just that's just part of the character where he's just a playboy. It's
And
like
he doesn't have to say it. He doesn't have to say it. It's the same as like the Charlie's Angels from the 2000s. They didn't have to say, I'm strong, I'm a woman,
don't
men are bad.
don't tell me you're a bad bitch. Show me you're a bad bitch.
Well, that's the thing, is the ones who talk about how bad and strong they are never are. So I feel like that would be something to show, because you have Sydney, who is a bad bitch, but would never in a million years say that. And then you could have someone who talks about how strong they are and they get killed.
She
They
says it
get
a lot in
wiped
Scream
out.
7.
What's that?
So she says it a lot in Scream 7. That's another thing. I do
No,
not
but
like
we
the
got rid of 5,
dialogue.
6, and 7. They don't count anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. Was I would do a fix it too, and I would fix Scream 7.
What would you do?
Kind of what you did.
Yeah.
Just I like the I like I. Admittedly, I really like Scream 5. I think it's my second favorite.
Of all of them? No.
I love it. I love Amber too. When Amber's like, "Yeah, and he died like a pussy." I'm like, "Yeah, he did."
Oh, the fact that this 4 foot nothing bitch took out Dewey. I
don't.
can't.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. That's my argument with it too. It never says she did it.
I
She
think they
says
do.
no. She says that he died like a pussy, but she never said she killed him.
I guess you're right that we don't
Richie could have
see
killed him, and
Richie.
she just knows because they're.
Mm.
Everyone says it's always Amber. No, no one ever said it was Amber. All she did was said he died like a pussy.
I like what they show of Amber, which is very little. Like when she says "Welcome to Act 3," I love that. But my one of my biggest issues with 5, 6, and 7 is that the killers are not characters before the reveal. Richie a little bit maybe, but the rest of them, God, especially 6, 7, even Amber, like there's nothing to them. You barely see them, so you know in these movies it's just going to be the character that's least important to the plot is the killer. Whereas these people, like Stu, has so much that you see of him, that you love him before the reveal. Or Billy, Jill, Mrs. Loomis is very memorable. But yeah, it's just like they're such nothing characters in the new ones.
I have a hot take. I don't care for Scream 2 a whole lot.
What?
I love Scream 2 until the end. I think Billy Loomis's mom is a good idea. I think it was just, to me, I can so tell that was just like the reveals were thrown together.
I could see that with Mickey. I love Mrs. Loomis.
Mickey, yes, that's what I mean. Like,
yeah, I'm with you on that.
I don't like that type, and I love the idea of Billy Loomis's mom being the killer. And I love how she's like so unexpected, but she's always there.
Yeah,
So like,
I never
you
saw
look
it
back and
coming.
it works. But I don't know. I don't know if it was I don't know if it was the writing or the performance or something about it.
Oh, it's so good. What about Scream 4? Did you like 4?
To be honest, I haven't seen it since it came out.
You have to. Oh my god, 4 is kind of my favorite sequel. I mean, 2 is objectively better, but 4 is just so good.
I think
that 4 has the best commentary. 4 was like a damn documentary of the future.
Now I do remember the commentary on part 4. That was the like obsessed
I don't need
fandom.
friends, I need fans. That's like that's everyone now. I've met so many damn people like that.
It's like Scream 4 was I want fans. Scream 5 was I am a fan. And it was very flipped. And I think that Scream 5 was so behind with its commentary. And I think Scream 4 was so ahead.
Yes. That's a good point.
But
you know what's another thing that bugs me with Scream 5 is that I feel like Scream 1 really kind of in its commentary took a stand against the moral panic of the day, which was, oh, horror movies are gonna turn kids into serial killers. And they kind of took a stand against that in the commentary. That was like, movies don't create psychos, movies make psychos more entertaining. What bugged me in Scream 5 is I felt like it was coming down on the side of the moral panic of the day, like toxic fans. I'm like, usually what these people call and don't get me wrong, there are shitty people out there. However, I feel like what they call toxic fans are usually people criticizing bad movies. And it's like these corporations are upset that we won't just, accept the slop.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's getting close to that time. I think I'm gonna have to run out and go pick up my lady from work.
Oh, tell her I say hi. She sounds amazing.
Oh, I will. I'm actually excited for her to watch a couple of clips I'm clipping for this. I'm definitely gonna show her the Love Island stuff because she's
what was that chick's name?
Kenzie.
Kenzie.
I'll tell you what, just to save you the research, I'll even send you the clip.
Send it. Oh, I can't wait to watch it. Her rage splits.
Dude, rage split. My girlfriend said that shit. Oh yeah, and then there's this dude, and all right, so you have Bryce and Zach, and they kind of created a bromance. And this bromance has gone so far for a bromance. Now, they're not gay, I don't think. But it gets questionable because I think it's more like Bryce is joking and Zach is like so fucking serious.
What?
And Bryce was like, bro, check out girth check. And then like opens up his shorts and Bryce looks down and he goes, bro. And then like they pull each other for a chat later on in the episode. And then Zach's like, you got a nice hog down there. Bro, and they're like always snuggling and shit. And I'm like, bro, if y'all
I don't get that. I would never do that with my guy friends, let alone if I were straight to like that. People are fucking weird. I don't know.
That's like my girlfriend was showing me TikToks of like girls reacting to that. And they're like, guys act like that? I'm like, no. I don't even think gay guys act like that.
No, not even. Or at least I don't. Maybe some of these whores do. But
It's so good. Just for the comedy alone, I'm gonna have to send you some clips. But
Yeah, I gotta watch this.
everyone who's watching this or listening, you can listen to this on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Please, if you're not already, subscribe. Subscribe to my dear friend here, Mike. He's awesome. If you haven't already, I love your channel. I've been watching more and more every single day. I think
Aw.
you're hilarious. I'm so thankful you came on here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go. So, do you have anything you want to uh shout out for your channel? Anything coming out? Just let the guys know.
I don't know. Just check out my YouTube channel. It's just my name, Mike Harlow. Mike like Tyson, Harlow like Gene. Or I'm on Twitter at not Mike Harlow, Instagram, Mikey.Harlow. I don't post enough on there though. I'm a very bad Instagrammer. But yeah, check out my shit. I have my regular show, Microaggressed, that's live streamed. Yeah, check it out. And obviously, subscribe to this guy. Follow him everywhere because he is the greatest.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll have all of Mike's links down in the description below, along with all of mine. Thank you all so much for watching and listening, wherever you're watching and listening to this at. And I will see y'all next time. Later.